Hey, 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 YouTube. What's good? What's good? It's Maddie checking in. It's been a couple of days since I made a video. I was out of town for the holiday, Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a fabulous Thanksgiving. Came back home on Sunday night, and on Monday, what's today? Wednesday. On Monday, I got right back into it, right? Did my spark. Y'all don't mind me, I'm making some devil eggs at the same time I'm doing this video, right? So anyway, so on Monday, I did some spark, right? Now, follow along with this story. I want to start off with a disclaimer. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm not here to judge nobody or anything like that, right? Everybody got their own situation. I make content for my gig worker YouTube channel, and that's why I'm sharing this story, right? You come up with your own conclusion about what happened, but it's important that you follow along with this story. I'm going to paint the picture, and then in the comments, you let me know what you think, right? So anyway, on Monday, as I normally do, log into my Spark app to do my Spark, right? So immediately I get a delivery request for a shopping order, right? I have a love-hate relationship with them shopping orders, but that's for a video for another day, right? So I have the request for shopping, right? So, I get in my car, drive over to my local Walmart. There's one less than a mile away from my house, which was where I had to go to do the shopping, right? Now, pay attention to this. When I get to the store, you parking, get my little parking space, whatever, I notice, because I'm very observant, I'm always looking, I'm always watching, right? I notice that right there on the, along the wall of the Walmart is a police cruiser, just parked there. Look like I'm just one officer in there, so minding his business or whatever, right? I'm not making no never mind about it. I pulled in trying to find me a parking space, right? As I'm pulling into the parking space, and this is a key part to the story, right? As I pull into my parking space, another police cruiser just coincidentally happened to come up, right? So he pulled up and he's in front of that cruiser, right? So I park in my parking space. I get out of my car and I'm walking towards the entrance, right? So I right outside the Walmart, along the wall of the Walmart, we got one police cruiser. There was an officer that was sitting in the driver's seat of that one. The other police cruiser, who pulled up around the same time as I did, he pulled his car in front of that cruiser, right? That officer actually got out and walked over to the window of the other officer, and they just talking. They weren't doing nothing. They weren't bothering nobody. They were just there talking, right? I didn't think anything about it, right? It is holiday season. It is, Walmart, so a lot of activity going on in Walmart, shopping plazas and all that. So if you out shopping, doing your thing, you would probably come across, right, a larger police presence in most areas. I live out here in Las Vegas, right? So again, no big deal. Two police officers outside, whatever, they yapping it up, talking, whatever. I grab my basket, I go on inside, right? I'm doing a shopping order at Walmart, right? So the Walmart, it wasn't very, very busy on this past Monday, which is what? That was Cyber Monday, right? The Monday after Thanksgiving, right? No big old deal. So I shop for the stuff, I get in line, right? Pay attention to this story, right? This is when it gets to the nitty gritty. I get in line, right? Maybe there was about, I want to say maybe 3 customers, ahead of me, right? Now, when I got to, there was about 1 person ahead of me. So I'm in line. I'm waiting to go to the two registers. They have a sign for scan and go, right? Now, let me stop right there real quick to help out the people that may be gig workers, or maybe you're not. Maybe you just enjoy watching my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, right? Let me just educate you on how Spark work, right? When you go in to do a shopping order, right? That order and all of the items that you shop for appear on your phone, on your app, right? Now, I didn't know about this, of course, until I started doing it. I've been doing it now for about a month now, right? All that information is on your app, right? And in the register that you go to in each Walmart, they have designated cashier, register things, right? Where you go, that's just for scan and go, what they call scan and go, right? Because you don't have no debit card, no plastic card. You're not paying for nothing, nothing like that, right? But technology, y'all, is something else, right? So at Walmart, you go do your shop and pay, you go to the register, and then you scan, let your app know that you shopped for all the things, and then it asks you to review to make sure you have all the things, right? So you go through that process, right? By now you at your register, right? When you let the app know that you've done all that, it's the first thing it tells you to do is scan the QR code with your phone, right? Pay attention, y'all. Scan the QR code, right? This is for the people that may not do Walmart Spark. I'm just educating you on how this works because this is an important part of the story, right? So you hold your phone up, hold it up to the QR code. You take a picture. Bam, automatically, after a few seconds, it'll say, you can proceed, start bagging your stuff, right? Or it's going to say, you need a further assistance from an associate or something like that. An associate is on its way. Now, that's important because what happens is when you scan your QR code, those little people, those ladies or gentlemen that are there, we're in a self-checkout area, the ones that's walking around and say, oh, aisle 8 is open. Oh, register 6 is open, right? They have little phone little things, right? Those things, and all employees got the same one, right? When you scan your QR code, a message immediately goes to every one of those employees that's right there in the self-checkout area. Y'all stay with the story, right? And lets them know what register you're at and all of the food items. Right? I don't care if that customer had 100 items you had to shop for. I don't care if they had 10 items, 2 items, 20 items, whatever they had to shop for. All of those items automatically appear on those employees' phones, right? So every now and then, like I said, it'll either say you can proceed, just start bagging your items. You bag your items, then you slide that you bagged everything, and you get a virtual receipt that says this is your door pass. It says you shop and go, you scan your stuff. When you go out the store, you just show them your phone, and it shows like a virtual receipt, right? Sometimes they'll look at it, most of the time they don't, right? Or you're going to get that request that says, wait right here, you need assistance from an associate. When you get that message, you just keep, you bag your stuff and you wait. One of the people that work there will come to your register where you're at, right, with their little phone device, right, and they're going to randomly pick 3. They're required to do 3. Y'all know I'm bad with numbers. 3 items, right? They're going to randomly select 3 items. They'll dig in, they'll get whatever 3 they want. And then they're going to use their phone and they're going to scan that item. Now, what that does is lets them know that that item is one that was approved for you to shop for. It was one of the ones that was in the list that the customer wanted to shop for, right? So if they pick an item and they scan it and it shows up that that's not one of the items, they're going to take that item from you because that means you shopped for something, you done took something. That wasn't the thing that the customer wanted. They can only let you take approved items. So that's why they randomly select 3, right? I learned that the first time I went shopping, right? Because the woman wanted some of those little spongy, scrunchy things that you shower with. The little ones look like a sponge that come in all different colors. The woman wants certain colors. They didn't have that color. So I picked 2 other colors. It just says use substitution. So when I got to the register, the woman, for whatever reason, that was one of the things she picked up to scan. When she scanned it, it came back that wasn't the item. So I showed her my app where the customer asked me to substitute it. She said, well, you can't. They have to put the substitution in the app. Because when I scan it, it got to say. So she said, you can't take these, ma'am. I said, okay. So she took the scrunchies thing. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care. But that's how it go, right? Y'all with the story? So that's how it go. So now that you know that, now it's my turn to go to the register. Now, here we go. It's 2 registers for scan and go, right? At the scan and go, and one of them was a couple, a husband and a wife, or a man and a woman, boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know. They was a couple, right? I only say that because I paid attention to it because they're at the scan and go register. Y'all follow along. They're at the scan and go register. So they doing Walmart Spark like me. And I thought it was cute, right? Now, the other register had a lady that was there. She was bagging up her stuff. She's doing scan and go too, right? I know that. Why? Because they have 2 assigned registers right next to each other at this Walmart close to my house that's just for scan and go, all right? So again, there's a couple there. Now they have bags and they have so much stuff and so many bags that they probably needed a second basket, right? Now I wasn't paying attention to see as they was bagging the stuff. I didn't start paying attention to them until when it was my turn to go. So I'm waiting for either them to hurry up and bag their stuff and go, or the woman that was next to them who was bagging her stuff and go. Now, while I'm standing there waiting, and again, I just observed it. I said, oh, that's cute. They're doing Walmart Spark together, as a couple. Either the husband is a sparker or the woman is a sparker. I don't know. Again, I don't know if they're married. I'm just assuming. I don't know, right? But they were there together. And I know they were together because they were both bagging up the same stuff. They looking, they bagging the stuff up. I'm not paying no attention, right? But I noticed how the little old lady who worked for Walmart, it was only 2 ladies in this section for whatever reason. Normally they got about 3 or 4 of them. They walk back and forth, fake like they're not looking at you, but they're trying to see who's stealing or whatever. Okay, it's whatever, right? So I heard her say, You didn't do your scan. You didn't do your scan, right? And so the man look at the woman. We talk about the man and the woman that's at the scan and go register as if they are Walmart Spark, important part of the store, right? The man look at the woman, right? Now I'm standing a few feet away because I'm waiting my turn for either that couple to finish or the woman next to them to finish because I'm ready to hurry up and scan my stuff so I can bag and get out of here and deliver it, right? The man looks at the woman. The woman turns to the woman, the employee, and says, I'm waiting. I have to reboot my phone because the app's not working. The app's not working. Just give it a few moments. It's going to come up, and then I can scan it. So the woman goes, okay. So the woman that worked there, much older woman, she looked at them real evil, and then she walked away, right? She walked a few feet away, right? So the lady tells the man, the couple, the lady, she tells the man, hurry up, right? Yeah, I'm not tripping. No big old deals, whatever, right? Finally, the lady that was in the scan and go register next to the couple, she leaves, right? So, okay, I wait for her to leave. I push my basket on over there. I got, I don't know, maybe 20 items, I don't know, right? So I, do the thing. I let it know I'm about to check out, scan my thing. And it said one of those times where you have to wait for an associate to come and scan, verify the item. Right? Okay, so you don't need to do anything. You just wait because they get that alert on their phones. They being those employees that are working the self-check area. Stick with the story, y'all. And so I'm waiting, right? Now I'm right next to the couple. Y'all know it's not that much, but this much space in between the registers, right? And so this is how much stuff they had, y'all. They still bagging up stuff. Now they just throwing stuff, they just hurrying up, right? So when a woman, the same old lady, come over to check my stuff, she stopped and she said, I didn't get order on the phone. You need to scan your code. She's talking just like that. You need to scan your code, scan your QR code. I got to verify, right? And so the woman, right, it was a man and a woman, right? The woman picked up her phone. Now, I didn't see where her phone was, but it was sitting down somewhere because I seen her bend down like this. And when she came back up, she had the phone in her hand. So she showed the woman the phone like real quick. Like that, right? She showed the woman the phone, and she was like, I am, ma'am. Just wait a minute. What do you want me to do? I'm waiting for the app, right? So the woman, she's still looking at them sideways, side-eye, like, okay. So I'm like, okay, whatever, right? So when the lady turns around, right, the employee lady, to go in my bags to get her 3 items, the couple have now finished bagging their stuff, right? The man, they had so many bags, y'all. The man had about 3 or 4 bags of stuff in each hand, plus the basket was like filled over to the top like this, right? So the woman, she moved real fast. She turned and she go with the, hey, y'all like that? She go with the basket, right? The man right behind her, right? The woman that's supposed to be going to my basket, scanning my 3, she now noticed that they leaving, right? She stopped helping me. She go behind like, no, hey, come here. No, you're not scared. You're not scared. You're not Walmart Spark. You're not Walmart Spark. You're not, I mean, she making a big production of it, right? So at this point, everybody that's in this area, everybody stopped. Because then people do, we being nosy, right? And I'm standing there looking, I'm like, are they stealing this stuff? Because if you Walmart Spark, you know the routine. You know you have to scan it. And you know that when you go out, but most of the people that work those doors, they usually get the old people, right? Who's that? Okay. Sorry, y'all. They used to get old people who, they just stand there at the door. They may or may not check your receipt. They may just wave till you wave you on. They probably just, you say, oh, I did Walmart Spark, just flash your phone like this, and they're not going to stop you and look at it. Matter of fact, the number of times I've shopped, only one time has a person actually stopped me to look at my receipt, asked me to touch, review summary, where they just show the items, just so the second see it. They never did go look in the bag, and they said, okay, you're free to go, right? So I'm guessing that that's what they were counting on. They being this couple that now got bags and bags and bags of Walmart stuff that they did not scan. The QR code, according to the woman, was not working, and they just left, right? So it probably was a gimmick all along, because either one of 2 things were happening. Either one of them really was a Walmart Spark person, and they knew how the system works, and they were trying to kind of skirt the system by saying, hey, all we got to do is bag up all this stuff, go to like we do in Walmart Spark, and just bag it up and just hurry up and just walk out. You know what I'm saying? The problem with that was the woman that was working in there, it was two women. That old woman, she was on her job, baby. She was earning every penny of that paycheck, baby. Let me tell you. She was like, no. You not Walmart Spark. Hey. So she didn't stop helping me. She only scanned one of my items. But remember, she supposed to scan 3. She didn't turn around and she moving fast. But the woman and the man, they skirt. They just hightailing it. That's what they say. They going fast. But she's, hey. So she alert a security guy from wherever. He must have heard the commotion. So he done ran. He at the other door. He ran from way that way somewhere because I see him because I remember I'm still at the register. He ran past me. By now, I can't even see the man and the lady, so I'm guessing they done went past whoever was the security person at the door or whatever, and they done made their way out the door. But the security guy and another guy came from somewhere. They all running fast to the door, right? But by now, I'm sure, right, the man and the woman, they already left, right? Side note, if you work security for Walmart, right, you are not allowed to chase down the people. You're not allowed to touch the people. You're not allowed to follow the people out the store. If you can't catch them while they're in the store, once they get out the store, you're not allowed to follow them to their car and all that, right? You got to do everything while they're in the store, right? So now you see them running. I don't know what happened at that little point, right? The woman finally come over. I said, hey, can you finish scanning this? I have to go. Now she's looking at me sideways. Lady, scan this stuff so I can go. So she picked 2 more items, she scanned. I show the thing. Okay, fine. I go to the get to the door. Now, this is interesting because when I get to the door, the man that was there as the greeter, right? The greeter, he is standing at the Walmart got the 2 doors, right? You come in from the door from the outside from the parking lot. You come through. Remember, there's another set of doors right there, right? Him, the main greeter person, right? And the 2 men that had ran past, the security people, manager, whoever they were, ran past, they standing outside the door, the sliding glass door that's, that connect you to where the parking lot is, right? But they standing right there at the door, right? So as a mess, so I'm looking, I was like, oh my God, like what they doing is watching the people put the stuff in the car, because what they gonna do, right? I said, excuse me, when I do that, I push the stuff out the door. The 2 police officers that were there when I first arrived, y'all remember, rewind the story. Remember, I got there, it was 2 police officers that were just parked. They were just there, right? Had the man and the woman. They had the basket. And then there was another man who had on like an employee. Now Walmart, I see they got these little black little vests. And on the back of it, it say, asset protection, I think it says. Right, I think that's something new Walmart doing. But anyway, it's an asset protection. Now, where he came from, I don't know. Because he didn't run past me, so I didn't see him. So maybe he came from the other way, in which I don't know. But he was there. And just like that, the police was already there. They weren't there to arrest nobody. They were just there. They were just there posted, right? Coincidentally, this couple trying to steal and ended up getting caught. Like I said, when I came out, the 2 police officers had the man and the woman, right, already in handcuffs. There was another man that had that little Walmart vest who had the basket. The police officer was instructing him to push the basket over to the side, but I heard him say, don't take it in the store. Don't take it back in the store. So I'm pushing my basket real slow to my car like this because I'm nosy as all get out, y'all. It comes with old age. I'm nosy. And I'm nosy and I'm looking. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me, right? Wow, right? So as I'm pushing my thing, my basket to my vehicle, and I get to my vehicle and I'm, pop the trunk and I'm just, putting the stuff in there. And I'm looking and for no reason, right? I'm even getting choked up now. For no reason, I started to get sad, right? Because I'm thinking like, God, I don't condone stealing at all. Not from Walmart, not from somebody not at all, right? The consequences that can go with getting caught stealing. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. But it really made me think about the times that we're in now. The economy is bad. Job numbers, are low. Folks are out here everywhere, not just in Las Vegas, everywhere. This probably can be your city, right? Just struggling, trying to make ends meet, right? Trying to make ends meet, trying to find a way, right? Some of them probably have families and just desperate, right? And when you get that desperate, because of all the aforementioned things I just stated, it make people do crazy things. It make people not think about what those consequences are going to be, because right now they're just thinking about getting food to their children, food for them, getting a meal, because maybe both of them were unemployed. They obviously, either one was really a Spark person, or they've seen people come and do Walmart Spark and was probably just paying attention that, hey, they didn't have to pay with no card. They just, bag up the stuff and just go. Not knowing the whole QR code, it shows up everything that you're supposed to get in that order. I mean, I don't know how that worked, but it wasn't worth it. And as I stood there and I closed, my trunk before I got in my vehicle, I just looked over there and I just kind of really just said a silent prayer, for them, because I'm not here to judge nobody. Everybody got their own circumstance and situation, but I did because I'm like, God, man, protect them, protect their children. Maybe they have a family of kids that was counting on, getting that food or whatever that looks like. God, just fix it, right? But I was thinking like, okay, so how is that now going to affect other Spark drivers? Is Walmart now going to come up with some other type of security way to make sure or ensure that people aren't either pretending to be Spark drivers or doing anything to give the impression that, you have all the items you're supposed to get, when you throwing in some extra stuff with the hopes that your order won't be one that get flagged for an associate to come over and randomly pick 3 items. Like I said, the woman, and when I first did my first shopping order, when I first started doing Spark, the woman took the little bath sponges from me. So she said, you can't take these. I said, but the woman ordered it. She said, yeah, but she ordered this color. You got this color. And I said, well, here's the text, the chat communication between me and the customer, where she said, okay, well, just substitute for another color. I didn't know that the woman needed to do a whole new order or put and make substitutions available in her order, because if you don't, you can't take it. They, if they catch it when they, randomly scan through your items, the woman took the sponges from me, right? And looked at me sideways like I was trying to steal some sponges. Woo-saw, baby, woo-saw. So anyway, I wanted to share that. I wanted to encourage everyone, if you watch this video, times are hard. I know, I get it. For some of us, times are even really, really hard. It's the holiday time. We don't know where we're going to go. Maybe you don't have family. Maybe you don't have enough food for your kids. There's not enough resources, right? And now we don't know what the political climate we're in. We don't know what's going to happen, right? But stay encouraged, right? Stay encouraged. Don't do anything that can make things harder for you or your family, y'all. That's what I got for you right now. Right now, y'all, I'm just making some of Maddie's famous deviled eggs. Oh, man, my deviled eggs off the hook, baby. I think even though I have a gig channel, I think I'm going to add some of my cooking under, because Maddie's kitchen be popping. What? All right, y'all. That's all I got. I got to hurry up and make these deviled eggs and then cook my my dinner, which will be pork steak, peppered pork steak over rice with homemade gravy, and some blackened fire roasted corn, some salad, and some garlic bread. But until the next video, y'all know what to do. Keep it nice, keep it fun, keep it sexy. But whatever you do, keep it real. Deuces.